You're watching CoinGeek.com with me, Stephanie Tower. We are here in Malta with Irina Heaver. She is the co-founder of Emirex. Let's talk about first the very landscape of Middle East and the regulatory framework. Tell us more about this.
So I'm an Australian attorney. Originally, that's my background. I moved to the Middle East as an energy attorney 11 years, and I have not left because I absolutely fell in love with the culture, I absolutely fell in love with the people. People really underappreciate Middle East and really do not maybe see the potential and the immense potential which is there. 400 million people, 60% of population is under the age of 25. And we have cornered that market in terms of digital asset exchange and providing the infrastructure for the Middle East.
How about the regulatory framework right now in the Middle East? What is the status?
So Middle East is not homogenic, right? We're 22, 23 countries, depending how you look at it. So the approach from the regulators is not homogenic either. Dubai is very pro-blockchain. Dubai has announced that by 2021, all of the government services will be on blockchain. We're yet to see that being implemented, but the potential is there. Now, if you look at a country next door, let's say Qatar, they completely banned Bitcoin as it's something the regulator did not understand. So they said, let's do the easiest thing and ban it. But the interest is there. You cannot ban access to digital assets. All you need is a smartphone and internet connection, right? And that's it. You're banked. We work very closely with regulators in Bahrain, for example. We're working with some government institutions in Saudis and other countries. There's definitely a lot of interest and definitely a lot of support. But the regulators, as they should be, they're cautious, which they should be. I mean, don't go full in blasting. Just take your time, and this is what we're seeing.
What is the major concern of these governments in terms of this technology?
Well, blockchain as a technology has full support. On personal level, they are pro-cryptocurrencies, but on a government sort of regulators level, they have to be more cautious. In the Middle East, we have an issue with terrorism financing, so that's a huge concern. Money laundering may not be such a huge issue, but terrorism in the Middle East, it's not as huge of a concern as it was just a few years ago, but people have to be vigilant. We have drafted blockchain and cryptocurrency regulations for several governments. One of them I can name, Uzbekistan, for example.
What is the future now for Middle East?
Middle East has a huge potential, great potential. It's taking so much longer than it would, for example, in the US or in Europe, for cultural reasons, for historical reasons, based on the fact that we're 23 countries, very segmented markets, and every time, so I've been there 11 years, right? So for me it's easy, okay, I know what I need to do here and I know what I need to be there. But if you're outsider coming in, it's just, what's going on? Why do you have such a different approach from you would have thought the same sort of homogenic level, which is not, region, which is not at all.